These are one of the reasons I do tell some persons that Nigeria is almost like a country with so many nations. Everybody are fighting for their own ethnicity without minding that they're supposed to be one entity called Nigeria that we must protect its interest. Now, I did a post yesterday regarding about 89 katsina indigenes that were taken down to Lagos because of a contract that was given to some persons in Dangote refinery. Instead of the person to employ indigenes, or rather citizens of Nigeria that are residing in Lagos, went as far as taking people from Katsina. Now, today, Nigeria Labour Congress threatening showdown in Lagos asked Dangote refinery to return the 89 northern laborers back. A good move, if you ask me. Now, if things have to continue this way, that goes to show that we don't want Nigeria as a nation to exist. Because whether anybody likes it or not, you cannot give a southern person a contract in the north just to work or rather employ some persons, and you now see that same person coming down to the south and load about 20, 30 indigenes of where he came from in a bus and take down there for employment. It is only our northern brothers that are always violating these rules, which ought not to be. Now, I want to crave the attention and indulgence of Nigerians and that of the Aliko Dangote. I believe I have to give you this benefit of doubt. You might not be aware of whatever is happening. Probably you gave a contract to somebody to employ some persons to work in certain facilities of yours, and the person now deemed it fit to violate the rules by going to the north to bring out some persons to work in that same facility. Nobody is saying that there's no Nigerian citizen that is not employable. Now, let's look at it from this angle. If we were to be a situation whereby employment notice was placed, everybody now comes in. As a result of that, you now discover that you have some of your northern brothers in that same employment list. If they are qualified, you have every right to give them preferential treatment based on the fact that they are from your side, which ought not to be. But a situation whereby the host community that are suffering the pollution, the air, everything about that place, they are receiving hook, line, and sinker, instead of them to also compensate them by giving them employment, you are going back to the north to bring some persons to the company, which everybody should frown at. Because I don't really know what is really happening in Nigeria. I believe it's only our northern brother that are doing this. I remember some couple of years back, during the time of Olusegun Obasanjo, an Edo man was made the group managing director of NLC. I don't think there's anybody today that can be the attest that I got my employment as an Edo person simply because the Edo man was there as the group managing director. If you are not qualified, I won't give it to you. A friend of mine who happens to be an uncle or a cousin to that same man, there was this issue he was battling with, that he needs somebody to sign as a surety for him. He went to meet the man. Do you know that man turned him down? He never did that. Or if you are to be somebody from the northern part of the country, they will do it diligently. I will even give him employment. During the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, he cited NPC mega building in Edo State. Go there today. For several times, every indigenous of Benin have protested to that place, from the gate man to the manager. I don't think there's any Edo man working there. Stand to be corrected. And if we don't tackle it now, it's going to be another bigger problem in the nearest future, which we ought to tackle at the moment. Employ anybody in that same environment, not you going down to your place and pack some indigenous to come and do a job which the people who reside in that place can equally do as well. I remember some couple of years back as well, I went to Nigeria Embassy in London just to renew my passport. You know that from the gate to the last person that attended to me, we were all our northern brothers and sisters. I now begin to ask, am I in northern Nigeria Embassy or I'm in a Nigeria Embassy? These are some of the nepotism that has been going on. Just that why I'm so pained in terms of all this is that our leaders, most especially those that are from the southern part of the country, do not know their right from their left. It is only in the southern part of the country that you will see a situation whereby an oil well will belong to a northern leader, emir, ex-military general. Yet their mineral reserves over there, they will look for a way to curb it that nobody will benefit from it and begin to give it in the name of foreign aid. How many of those mineral resources in the northern part of the country is being owned by our southern leaders? None of them. But yet they have a stake in whatever is happening in the south. This now brings me to this question that was there any agreement between the northern leaders and the southern leader whereby they now give out whatever we have to them in exchange of what they give to them that we are not aware of? Because if it is, I think there's need to begin to ask our leaders what is really going on. Now, I want to beg Nigeria government, beg the Lagos State government, Nigeria Labour Congress, all and sundry, that there is need to use this to set a very strict record. Otherwise, it's going to be an issue that will persist for so long. If care is not taken, it might destroy that fabric of unity in our nation. And this is one thing we shouldn't encourage. I am not saying don't employ anybody from Katsina, employ anybody from the northern part of the country. If they reside in Lagos, if they attend the interview, if they are employable, employ them. But not you going back to the north, pack them like sardine, take them there, give them the necessary training, and employ them. Meanwhile, the host community, joblessness is the order of the day. And these are some of the persons who are being inconvenienced as a result of the company being sited in their community. And the only thing they ought to enjoy from it is the employment, which we just gave out. I believe there's need for everybody to go against this. Whatever you think, drop your comment at the comment section, share once again, follow the page. Thank you for doing so.